The left loves to call anything they disagree with racist. Doesn't matter if that thing actually exhibits racist behavior, they'll still be like,
I find that racist.
oh. And they sound just like that, by the way. But whenever your woke liberal opponent says that, just ignore them. It's just their way of saying, I'm fresh out of ideas and I can't argue with your facts. But if I call you a racist, then maybe I can discredit the kind of human being you are, and then I won't have to engage with you. But let's go through the 10 most absurd things the left says are racist just to prove how genuinely outrageous these allegations are. Number 1, the United States Constitution is a racist document. All right, just stop with this one. Everyone just stop. If you have an elementary school education, you know it was an anti-slavery document. Even Frederick Douglass, a former slave, knew it was anti-slavery. The Constitution has done more to ensure the freedom and equality of all people than any other document ever written. Number 2, the American flag, racist. All these people kneeling for a flag that represents the very freedom that lets poor minorities like some of the players make tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars playing sports? That doesn't sound very racist to me. Plus, an inanimate object cannot be racist, and that's a fact. Number 3, voter ID laws.
They're usually pretty racist and they're bad.
Now you realize that the argument for why voter ID laws are racist is that they think black people don't know where to get IDs and can't get to the DMV to get their ID to vote. That's literally the argument. Newsflash, every black person I know has an ID. We all know where the DMV is, so we all have IDs. So stop insulting our intelligence so you can get illegal aliens to vote for Democrats. We all know that's what this is about. Stop pretending this is about racism. Number 4, Star Wars. Yep, Star Wars is racist, guys. I know, they're just getting weirder and weirder and weirder at this point.
I spent the whole day talking about the whole Darth Vader situation, but
Really?
oh,
You could?
yeah, like the part where he was totally a black guy whose name basically was James Earl Jones,
Right.
and we were, and
Yeah.
but while he was black, he was terrible and bad and awful and used to cut off white men's hands.
Okay, that one is so ridiculous, it just speaks for itself. No need to spend any more time on that one. Number 5, banana peels. Banana peels are racist, guys. Yep, you heard that right. Students at Ole Miss were traumatized because a student threw a banana peel in a tree, and that's called racism? I could not even explain this one if I tried. So let's just move on to number 6, Dr. Seuss books. You may not know this, but Dr. Seuss books are extremely racist, according to a school librarian in Massachusetts. Now, if you didn't see it, I wrote a Dr. Seuss style poem debunking this, which you can find at crtv.com. But if this angry race baiting, never been proud of my country, First Lady says they're fine, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and call bullcrap on this one. Number 7, cultural appropriation, aka doing activities that come from other cultures, like making Mexican food. This used to just be called being worldly. You'd think the globalists would love being worldly, it's so great, worldly. But no, they call it racist. 2 white women in Portland were forced to shut down their burrito restaurant because they were stealing their techniques from Mexico. Now the left, you know they're never gonna tell Mexican people they can only make tacos and quesadillas, but they're happy to tell white people they can only make meatloaf. Number 8, the GOP and every single Republican is womp womp a racist. Now, I know this is above some leftist education level since this one may require a middle school education, but the Republican Party was actually founded to end slavery. The Democrats were the Blacks Are Property Party, and they were busy founding the KKK and coming up with ludicrous Jim Crow laws to keep blacks from voting. Number 9, Disney movies. Every time the left sees a Disney movie, they pick up racist overtones. The birds are racist, the crab is racist, the fish is racist because the fish is black. It's a black fish! In The Lion King, they say it was racist because the villainous hyenas, quote, sound ethnically Hispanic or like they were from the ghetto. Now, never mind the fact that the biggest villain, Scar, has the accent of a crusty British guy, but that doesn't matter to them.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
And finally, last but not least, number 10 is the Donald. Donald J. Trump is a racist, they say.
Do I think Donald Trump is racist? Absolutely. Do I think Donald Trump is white supremacist? Absolutely.
Out and out racism and bigotry and sexism and etc. and Islamophobia that was represented by Trump.
He definitely prefers white people to black people.
All right, now you know you're grasping at straws when even writers at the Huffington Post have to admit, no, Donald Trump isn't a racist. People who know the president frequently say Donald Trump does not have a racist bone in his body. And yet because he wants to secure our borders, the left calls this racist. It's a smear, guys. It's a total smear. What's next? Whiteout's racist? Teeth whitening is racist? They have nothing. Their ideas, they're stale, they're discredited, they are a losing party, and their coffers are totally empty except for a few decaying, vacant charges of racism. So who cares if they call us racist? Call us racist all you want. We're not going to fall for it. Instead, we're going to beat them into irrelevance with the truth and the facts on our side. And that's today's brief.